Hello my lovelies, and welcome to this colour craft inspired tutorial. Today I'm going to show you how to do this kind of summery, shimmery, smoky eye using just one eyeshadow. Well, it's a set of 4 eyeshadows, and this is Fashion Patch Mineralized Eyeshadow from the new Colour Craft collection. I was really inspired by Colour Craft. It was the collection I've been looking forward to the most for a long time. So I picked up a few things, including this eyeshadow, Daft Pink Mineralized Blush, which I'm wearing on my cheeks, and then on my lips I am wearing the Eclectic Edge lip gloss. So if you want to see how I did this summery smoky look, then please keep on watching. So here I am with one eye done as usual, and there's actually 2 ways that you can do this look. You can either use a light base, the one I am using is Beige-ing Shade Stick by MAC, in which case you get a very soft array of colours like this. So it's a pretty smoky eye. It's colourful, yet you could probably get away with it in the daytime, and it's great if you want to, do something smoky for the summer yet still take it and make it light and fun. Or you can use a dark base such as MAC's Sharkskin Shade Stick or Black Ground Pink Pot, anything like that, or just a black eyeliner all over the lid, and then you will get an array of colours that's like this. And the whole look will be more smoky. So it's up to you which one you use. I'm just going to do the light one, and I'm just taking that Beige-ing Shade Stick and I'm going to put it all over my lid. So I'm putting it all over the eyelid, into the crease, and then also underneath the eye. When working with mineral eyeshadows, it really helps to put down an emollient base that will really help them stick. And then using my ring finger, I'm just going to blend it out. It can even go as high as the brow. Just blend it out so there's a thin layer everywhere. You won't get any creasing. If you are prone to creasing, I would recommend putting Lavender Decay Prime Potion or Too Faced Eyeshadow Insurance or something underneath the shade stick. Then I'm going to take my Fashion Patch eyeshadow from the Colour Craft collection and just a small flat brush, and I'm going to go in with a light shimmery shade. It's kind of, well, it's silver, but it does have some gold in it, and I'm just going to use that as an inner tear duct highlight. And then I'm going to put a little bit just at the top of my brow, right on the arch there, like so, in a very thin line. Next, I am going to take my 239 shader brush. Any stiff shader brush will do, and I'm going to go for the lilac colour. It's a really, really pretty colour. I really like it. It's a cross between lilac and pink and lilac are my favourite colours. So I'm always drawn towards colours like this. Also, they're great for green eyes. And I'm just going to pack that on. Now, the payoff on this colour is not the best. It's very shimmery, but to get the true colour, you do have to pack quite a lot on, and I'm packing that on about 2/3 of my lid and up to the crease. Just pat, pat, pat that colour on, and if you'll be able to see it there, it's very light, very pretty, lilac-y pink. Then I'm going to take this blue colour and using the other side of the brush, just really pack it onto my brush. Tap off any extra because I don't want any blue fall out, and I'm going to pack that onto about the outer third and into the crease that to be here, just with the edge of my brush. I'm trying to make it quite vibrant because I'm going to be blending it quite a lot. So once you've packed that in like that, just flip over your brush to the lighter side and start to blend them together. These blend really quite easily. The only problem is when you blend, a lot of the colour density and the vibrancy can be lost. So I'm going to be adding a little bit of blue and a little bit of lilac and just blend it until I have the fade that I want. As you can see, these shadows give you a lot of shimmery fallout, but I will give you a great tip to deal with that. If you've already applied your face makeup and you have this and as you can see with the kabuki brush, doesn't really go anywhere. The shimmer is still there, and it can be really awful at highlighting bags. Like you can see I have a line here from my under eye circles, and it highlights that awfully, so stay tuned for a good tip to get rid of that. Now we're going to use the dark colour in the Fashion Patch, and I'm going to take a 226 brush, just a pointy crease brush, and get the end of that in the black. Tap off any extra, and then we're going to create the outer V with this. So we're smoking it up, really defining in here. Now as you can see, some of that blue colour may be lost a little bit, but you can always go in and add more. Now to go with the highlight and to blend that black even more, I'm going to take my Mineralized Skin Finish Natural, and mine's medium, or sometimes I use medium light medium, but just use any one you're comfortable with. That's the same shade as your skin tone, or maybe a shade lighter. And I'm going to put that on top of where I put the shimmery highlight, just to tone down that shimmer, and also with, on top of the line of the black. And that's great, just to blend it there. That's really toned it down. And then I'm going to go in with a little bit more black, just to define the outer V. And for this I'm using the 226 brush again. Like so. Now I'm going to do the lower lash line, and for this I'm just going to take a flat brush, and I'm going to first get it into that lilac colour, just on the tips of the brush. And because we have that Beige-ing shade stick there, once we just pat it or press it into the lash line, it should stick. On the outer corner I'm going to do the same with the blue on the ends. Now we're going to use the same quad to create our eyeliner. What I'm going to do is just take a little bit of MAC's Mixing Medium. You can use water or eye drops or anything that you have nearby. I'm just going to place one tiny drop, I don't know if you can see it there, on the edge. And with my flat liner brush I'm going to mix it in so it's a little bit wet and it forms paste. You can see that there. So it creates a nice liner for us to work with. Make sure you also tap it off, because sometimes a bit of the powder can get on it as well. Now what I'm going to do is use this to create our liner by just pressing it in to the lash line. This isn't the darkest black, it's more of a, I would say, a shimmering grey black if I swatch it here. It's not very dark and it's not terribly pigmented, so getting it wet really helps to make it more defined. But because this is already quite smoky and we want to keep it light and summery, I didn't want to use a liquid liner or a pencil liner, as shadow is much softer. And by pressing it in like this you can create a really thin line just at the base of your lashes. Now as you can see, even though it's wet paste, because it is a mineralized shadow, it is already starting to dry up quickly, and I am getting some fallout under my eye there, if you can see, along with all that shimmer that's fallen out, but don't fret if that happens. And then I'm just going to connect it at the bottom a little bit as well, just where my eyelashes start, like so. And then we have a little bit of eyeliner. Now before we put on the mascara, I'm going to show you how I get rid of that fallout if I've been a little bit silly and put my face makeup on first, even though I'm not. I'm going to get fallout from these mineral eyeshadows. So what I do is just take some tape and stick it like this, and then just stick it to the places where you have the fallout. And as you can see, I've already peeled some off, and you can, I can see, maybe there, you can see all the black fallout that was there before. Just do it lightly, If it's too sticky for you, because this tape isn't that sticky, it's okay, but if you're using gel tape, I would recommend like getting some of the stickiness off on your finger before that, because the under eye area is very sensitive and you don't want to pull at that skin. But if you just do it gently, it just lifts off all that shimmer. You can even use it to make your outer corner more defined, like this. So now that's removed most of your shimmer, as you can see. It's taken off a little bit of my concealer, but not too much, and all I'm going to do is just take my Mineralized Skin Finish Natural and a powder brush and just go over it a little bit. And now that that fallout is gone, it's time to add mascara. And today I am using the Unstoppable Mascara by Maybelline. So this is the finished look, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. Lots of love. Bye.